Well, I definitely got a bunch of cool things last time. Yeah, the plus 21 to meditation if I want. It raises my mana regeneration to over 900, 976. That's crazy. Yeah, my stats were a bit different. I didn't update them for a while, I guess. I've got that was all the same. My magic found, but my regenerate mana went way down for some reason. Probably because I have less skill points in it. Yeah, and then my damage reduction went down from 62 down to 31 for some reason, and my magic damage reduced went up. So that's it. Yeah, a couple things changed, I guess. Sweet. Yeah, now let's maybe find some more items. Let's see what other items there are. I've got too much gold. I can't deposit any gold in here. But I've got the shared stash, I guess. I could put more in there. But what should I do with all my gold? I gotta clean up my inventory. Wow, what items are we gonna get today? I leveled up last time. I got all those cool items. Yeah, the sweet, sick stuff. Plus 14 to might gloves. If I could find those on a rare item, that'd be super sick. And then I found out that plus scales works on all of these too. So yeah, the meditation at 14 plus 5 rose it to 19. Yeah, and then I had plus 1 to all scales somewhere, so it was 20. Then I had an amulet that was plus 1 to all scales, so it rose it to 21. So I need to get as many plus scales as possible to raise everything. I could raise my scales and all of my off scales that I learn how. Here, amplify damage could go way up in skill levels. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Fade probably goes up. Yeah, that probably goes up. Everything goes up. That's pretty cool. Yeah, where was it? Amplify? Level 5. Okay, it's not too high of a level. That's sweet. Wow. Our character is coming along really good, though. We're doing really good. Now we just need to get even crazier. Well, I think it's time to take a break from all that killing. I mean, I'm just getting items, I'm just throwing them in here. Everything's just going everywhere, right? I really got to organize all this stuff. Figure out what I have now that I'm at the end game. Figure out what all the best runes are. I need to figure out what to do. I think I'm just gonna buy a whole bunch of gems with my money, well, maybe. What do I do with all my gold? Because I need gems to reroll stuff. I need tons of perfect gems and tons of flawless gems. Yeah, and lots of blemish gems. I need tons of gems for the recipes anyways. A bunch of rerolling points. I don't know if I should reroll anything. Maybe. I'm what, level 87 or something? 7. Yeah, so I really can't gamble the best items in the game yet. I'm not level 89 or 90 yet. So I think I'm just gonna organize this here. Figure out what I have, figure out what I need, maybe figure out what the good items are. Yeah, and then I really have to look at all I have. Even looking at my gear, I had an amulet that had a lower resist, level 9 lower resist, so I don't even know if I take the slain monsters rest in peace off of my amulet and switch out the amplify damage, maybe? I don't know. I'll have to try, see if lower resist lowers their resistances enough. Minus 38%. It's skill level 9. Rex have plus 1 to skills. Oh no, it is level 9. Maybe it doesn't raise charges. I don't know. I don't really have any plus skills. Wow, so now I have a lower resist. Yeah, and I could keep the slain monsters rest in peace. That's alright. Then I could switch out amplify damage. There's just so many things to this game. Do I want to amplify damage or lower resist? They're probably both pretty good. Geez, and then that's probably a lot better. Yeah, now I've got the whole inventory space. I'll just put everything on page 30 for now. Even the cube, I don't need that. Now let's figure out what the heck I have. All the jewels. I should put all the jewels on one page and all the rings on one page and all the amulets on another page and all the rings on one, and then all the charms on another page. Yeah, and then all the runes on one, and geez, there's so many items. I have to figure out all the scrolls. Do I have any more? Yeah, because I still need to re-roll to get all the scrolls. I only have what? Geez, there's like 60 different scrolls or 50 of them. You can only find up to 21. You have to gamble for the other ones essentially. Jeez, I got so many rings and amulets. Just all the stuff that I re-rolled and found. Good, I'm getting this all cleaned up. I mean, this is just, I don't even know what I have anymore. It's just like, what's on this page? Jewels, rings, jewels, rings, uniques, sets. It's on here, more unique sets. Geez, coupons, charms, wow, just everything. Runes, and then just a whole bunch of random white items. Wow. This is going to be completely organized by the end of this video, hopefully. Well, I guess you definitely can't say the game didn't give me a lot of jewels and rings and amulets while I leveled up. I've got so many. These are just rare rings and magic rings. So I guess rings go on page 100 here, Mr. Page 100. I have a inventory of rings for you to take. Here you go, here's the last ring. Now the amulets. Those will go on page 110. Here you go, Mr. Page 110. I have some amulets for you. Oh, I'm sorry, that was the last amulet. That's all the amulets I had. There we go. Now, page 120 here, I had some jewels for you. I had lots of jewels for you, Mr. 120. Lots here. And there we go, Mr. 120. I had just enough to make a picture. Well, some type of picture. Wow, my inventory is empty. Sweet. Now I could go get even more stuff. What's all here? What's all this random stuff? What do I do with the sets? The rare items. Level 78. A lot of the stuff is just garbage, isn't it? Yeah, that's just garbage. Jeez. I'm just collecting garbage. I already have duplicates of those. I gotta get rid of those. There's another set ring. Maybe the sets. The uniques. That one's probably garbage too. And then there's still a lot of work to do, but geez, I've condensed all the stuff here. I got all the scrolls and the gems, yeah, and all the runes and all the decals. Everything's in here. I got all those. I don't really have too much of these runes. Yeah, and I found a 33 and a 48 scroll, so I guess you can find them later. That's interesting. I thought maybe it's just 1 through 25 in normal difficulty. These were from hell difficulty. So, yeah, and then I had all my other stuff here. All my sets are looking better. I'm still missing pieces. I'm still missing sets. That's crazy. There's still so many sets I have to get for all the classes. All the hireling sets and all the uniques. They're still just a mess. I'll sort the uniques later. Yeah, I've got to organize my pages. I had to shift all the uniques over. These were all on page 10 before, but all my mercenary sets took that page. So I had to move all the uniques over. Yeah, and move all these sets. Jeez. Now I just have a whole bunch of white items. Do I need these white items? Probably. I'm going to have to look to see if I could craft the white items into anything. Yeah, 'cause I got, what? Where's that other item? Where's the cool plate? And these, oh geez, there's just more random stuff. I gotta get rid of all this stuff. I want everything on the earlier pages. Yeah, what can I make these and do? The mage plate and the archmage plate, the level 63, that's the highest tier, right? Yeah, so maybe I could craft them into something, hopefully. Hopefully I didn't just pick all these up for nothing. Alright, I don't know how long I've been here. I've just been organizing and organizing there. Now, my personal stash is organized. There's nothing in the first pages. It's just guys, my white armors. My white armors, I might want to socket them with something. That's why I'm keeping them. Maybe I could re-roll them or upgrade them to rares or uniques or something. Then I got an ethereal archaic armor. That's like the top tier armor, right? That should be socketed into something cool. Yeah, and then just some rare helmets. Yeah, 'cause I found a helmet with +9 to meditation, so I could have like plus level 30 meditation or something already. Yeah, with the ring, the belt, and the helmet, that would be crazy. Maybe I should put that on at the end of the episode. And just a triple resist circlet, +1 to all skills, and then an assassin circlet. Yeah, and then just a white diadem. Maybe I could do something with it. And just some bone helms and grim helms, and then just some mage robes. Yeah, and then just some boots, I guess. Yeah, because this item level 91, I could re-roll it. I could upgrade it to Titan boots and then re-roll it. Yeah, and then just a shield, +6 to Valkyrie. That's pretty cool. Yeah, and then just some belts. Yeah, +14 to meditation. What's the max? Is 14 the max? I gotta figure out what all these do. What all the max levels are. +14 to might. That one was cool. Damage reduced by 12. Magic. Damage reduced by 10. Yeah, there's only 2 pages, and then just some weapons, just the ancient bows. Yeah, just some ancient bows, I guess. And that cool, crazy sharp bow with 342% damage, and then it's a great sword, hellfire sword, and then a death blade. I need to find a really cool death blade, dimensional sword, and then just that rare one. Yeah, and then just some other random rares for some reason. That was not even that good. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing in the personal stash. That's it. That's all there is. Just those. Just the unique ring, unique ring, unique ring, unique jewel. Yeah, and then just some rejuve potions and all of that stuff. That's it. Yeah, and then just all the sets. All the sets are organized, I think. Yeah, and these are just some other sets. Yeah, and then the uniques, I still haven't organized those. They're just all together. There's not even that many of them, right? There's just 5 pages and then 2 pages. That's it. Yeah, and then just all the rings. Got all the Amazon rings. And then the assassin rings. They're probably pretty sick. Then all the barbarian rings. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Magic Find. Burst of speed on a barbarian. +9 to Cold Wave. I think Cold Wave is his ability. Wow, so that would be insane for a barbarian then. I'm pretty sure that is. Then a druid with plus amplify damage. That one's pretty sick. Druids with +6 to might. Wow. Jeez, he could have a druid with a might on here, and then with the amplify damage on the other ring. That's just crazy. Yeah, and then just a plain druid ring. Then necromancer with defiance, so all of your minions get plus defense. That's pretty crazy. Good for a melee necromancer, maybe. Paladin skills. Why is this here? This is what? Necromancer. Where's the paladins? Okay, I don't know why that was there. Paladin skills. I thought the paladin was on this row, I guess. Okay. Then the paladins, lots and lots of damage. 50% regenerate mana. That's probably huge for a paladin. 7 to war cry. That's a good barbarian thing. It probably gives something. Oak Sage. Yeah, that'll give you like 44% extra life. That's crazy. Paladin +3 to shock armor. So you can just equip these rings and then just have all your plus the paladin skills plus an extra off skill. That's so crazy. Sorceress. I don't have anything for a sorceress. Jeez. And I am a sorceress. And +1 to all skills. Here's the all skills rings. +2 enchant. All resistances. Magic reduced by 12. So I have to find some good +1 to all skills, +1 to sorceress skills, and then maybe sorceress to a skill tree or something. And then just a high elemental damage ring. And +2 to vigor. Yeah, some skill rings. +2 to vigor, so I can just equip this ring and have vigor, or equip this ring and then I have teleport. That's great. Level 28, any character can have teleport. Jeez. And then a fade. Yeah, and then the meditation, slow missile, inner sight, any class. So you can get roll items with 2 different skills on them. Jeez, what would be the best combination of 2 different skills, I wonder? Then Cloak of Shadows, yeah, and then just some amulets. Wow, lots of the amulets. Assassin. Yeah, I guess I don't really have too many amulets. Plus the melee mastery. Paladin with battle orders, 42% magic find. Sorceress skills, +1 to all skills. I got lots of all skills amulets. That's good then. That'd be really good for an Amazon. Wow, 44% magic find. Wow, that's probably pretty good. Martial arts, probably good for maybe. Well, the stats aren't really good. Like 12% magic find compared to 44% magic find. All skills, shape shifting. That's just a high damage reduction. Here's that crazy sorceress amulet. Yeah, and then I guess just some. Yeah, and here's just some magic find amulets. 25%, 43%, and then I have this rare one that gives you melee mastery. That's probably good for melee characters. Then an all resist amulet. And then an all damage with mostly all resist amulet. That one's pretty crazy. +2 to curses for necromancer. And then a dual leech that a level 16 character can use. Jeez, so level 16, I just put that on him, and then he has his dual leech. That's it. Battle orders. Yeah, and then the lower resist amulet. So I could cast lower resist if I want. And then level 13 holy shock amulet. Jeez. And then all the jewels I gotta figure out. I just got all the magic jewels over here and all the rare jewels over here. I don't know. I've gotta look at them. There's probably tons of sick ones. I don't have any with any plus skills though, but this all resist jewel is pretty insane. And all the fire absorb, lightning absorb, all the other stuff, all the spell damage, +2 to wind damage, fire absorb, damage reduced, 39% extra gold, requirements. Yeah, and then just some charms. I gotta figure out what charms I need. What are the good charms? What are the good stats on the charms for my characters? I'm holding them in my inventory. I want them to give me something. I just got a bunch of plus life, plus mana, well, plus defense, plus life, cold resist, plus life, I guess all I just got was plus life pretty much, right? Yeah, that's all I really need, just some life, because it's like 200 something without these charms. All resists 15, 21% magic find, plus 40 to life. Yeah, plus some poison resistance. Well, there we go. Everything's clean then, I guess. Yeah, let's put this helmet back. I don't really need it. I'm not gonna have to. Well, yeah, let's put on a 20 meditation. Let's see how much mana regeneration I get before the end of the. Jeez, that took so long to sort, and I don't even know what I'm doing with all these items. What do I have all of them for? What do I need them? Do I even need them? What do I even pick up at this point? What stats am I even looking for? How are the items even created and crafted? What are all the recipes I need? How do I use all the recipes? What are all the white items for? What even are crafted orange items? How do I rush future characters to how? Will I ever get every set and unique item? Will I ever get the best items in the game? Will I ever collect all the high-end ruins? Will my bank be a disaster next week? Probably. Wow, geez, that's enough of the questions. Oh, wow, okay. Wow, next season, we just gotta figure out what are the best items in the game. We already got to this point. We could already farm the best items in the game, pretty much, yeah. We could only farm the one area, but that's alright. Geez, what's gonna happen next? What are the best items and how difficulty? Wow, so if my mana regeneration is 150%, and then meditation increases my mana regeneration by 1000% and 38% faster cast rate. Wow. So now I'm going to have 1150% mana regeneration just because of a stupid magic belt and a stupid magic ring and a rare circlet that had a +9 to meditation on it. Jeez, wow. If only I had rare versions of these with other crazy stats. These are just the magic versions of them. That gives me 1000 mana regeneration. How insane. Holy cow. Wow. Just the numbers.